Hi everybody, Brian Moran back again, and today we're talking about commitments. The dictionary defines commitment as a state of being bound emotionally or intellectually to some course of action. And I love that definition. It's like you're tied to it. You're bound to the mast and you're going there. There's a big difference between interest and commitment. When we're interested, we do it when circumstances permit. When we're committed, we find a way. And with the 12-week year, we look at commitments on two levels. The first is what we call personal commitments, or those promises I make to myself. I'm going to spend more time with the family. I'm going to work out. I'm going to make my phone calls if that's part of my job. And then there's this other level, the commitments I make to others. In learning how to be more effective on those two levels, you get more of what you want in life. And it's really powerful. Now, the interesting thing is, it's not always just with the big things in life. I mean, sometimes when we talk about commitments, clients think, well, it's just the big things. No, sometimes the littlest things can have the biggest impact. And I want to share with you a story about a client. Mick started out as a client, became a friend. And he sent me this email a number of years ago, and I want to share it with you. Here's what he said. Brian, today is my 36th birthday. This has been on my heart for a while. It's time to share. Nearly 2 years ago, we went through the 12-week-year training. A lot has happened in those 2 years, personally and professionally. And I want to share a story about how the 12-week year impacted me personally, as I know you hear all the time about the great things it's doing in our business. On the afternoon of the second day, we had done a 2-day workshop with him. You walked us through commitments. And as I thought about what I was going to commit to, I wanted a true commitment that would change my life. And I remember writing down my commitment, thinking to myself, gosh, I hope nobody else sees this. And I certainly hope Brian doesn't call on me to share my commitments. You see, I wrote that I was going to call my mom every day, Monday through Friday. It seems simple, doesn't it? My mom and I had a beautiful relationship. She was my biggest cheerleader. I was her rock. There was no woman like my mother. From September 30th, 2009 to June 11th, 2011, I called my mom every day, Monday through Friday. We took weekends off. It wasn't always easy to find the time during the day. It wasn't always convenient. Unfortunately, I'm ashamed to say at times it felt like a burden. However, I know this. It was a highlight of my mom's day. Each and every time I called, it was the highlight of her day. Now looking back, I realize it was a highlight of mine. Friday, June 11th, 2011 was the last time I ever talked to my mom, as she died unexpectedly on Monday morning, June 13th. Because of that commitment I made on October 1st, 2009, my mom and I talked on the phone at least 440 times during those 88 weeks. I have some priceless voicemails, many, many wonderful memories, and a deeper relationship with my mom. And Mick goes on. But what strikes me about that is how this tiny little action, this benign action that he was actually embarrassed about, could have such a profound effect when we repeated time and time and time again. That's the power of commitments, whether they're in your personal life, whether they're in their business. And so being able to develop the character strength to follow through on those commitments will bring more of what you want in life. And here's the thing. I don't want you to think that interest is bad and commitment's good. The key is to know what you're truly committed to from what you're not. Otherwise, you can spend a lot of emotional energy and stuff on the things that you're just interested in. And it's okay to be interested in things. What you want to focus on are what are the things you're really willing to commit to in your personal life and in your professional life that can make a difference. And then make the commitment and watch what happens. Okay? Now, if your mom is still alive, call your mom today. I lost mine a number of years ago. I would give anything to talk to her today. If yours is alive, call her. Make the commitment to do the things that'll create the better life for you and your family. Again, I'm Brian Moran. Hey, if you want more of this, 12weekyear.com is where you can find us. Have a great day.